Today, let's talk about consistency. It is absolutely going to be the path to success that a lot of people do not think about. I want to welcome you guys back to Brighten-Up-Sunshine, where every day is a new beginning. Go ahead and thumbs up today's artwork, and let's get into consistency. It is one word, and it's got the power to completely transform your life. You see, many of us, we dream big dreams. We set the big goals. We have the aspirations. And only a handful of us, just a handful, ever achieve the level of success that we desire. And what separates those who succeed from those who merely wish? Well, you want to know what it is? It's consistency. And today I want to take you on a journey through the power of consistency and why it's crucial for success and how you can harness it to reach new heights in your personal and professional life. The secret ingredient to long-lasting success, let's start with the fundamental truth. Success is not built on big, one-time actions. It is built on the small, everyday habits you repeat consistently over time. Whether you're aiming for financial freedom, improving your health, or, hold on, even if you want to build better relationships, it all comes down to what you do consistently. Not just on your good days, but especially on your bad days. On those days that it's just hard to get up out of bed, when you don't even feel like showing up. Well, consistency is a foundation for personal growth. Think about this. If you plant a seed today and you water it one time, what happens? Nothing. But if you water it every day, then that seed will eventually sprout. And if you water it every single day, what happens? It grows stronger, and then eventually it's going to bear the fruit from that seed. And the same is going to go for your goals and your dreams and mine. The seeds of success are planted in daily intentional actions. It may take time, but the harvest is inevitable if you keep showing up consistently. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the challenge of staying consistent. We all know consistency is essential, but here's the reality. Being consistent is hard. Showing up and actually doing what we know we need to do, it requires discipline, perseverance, and a deep commitment to the vision we have for our lives. You cannot give up when it gets tough. The moment you feel like quitting, well, that is often when you're the closest to a breakthrough. So why do we struggle with consistency? Most often, it's because the rewards don't come instantly, and we are an instant gratification nation. We live in a society of instant gratification, quick fixes and overnight success stories. But the truth is, the most rewarding achievements come from long-term commitments to the greatest athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders. They all share this one thing in common, and this one thing is consistency. They don't stop when things get hard. They stay the course. They keep showing up. Now let's talk about the power of small daily habits. Consistency is not about making massive changes overnight. It's about starting small and committing to tiny, manageable steps. I want to encourage you to start where you are with what you have, knowing that what you have is plenty enough. So say you want to get in shape. Start by exercising for just 5 or 10 minutes a day. You want to improve your financial situation? Start by setting aside a small portion of your income, even if it's $5 a week. You want to strengthen your spiritual life? Begin with a few minutes of prayer and meditation each and every morning. It is the small habits repeated over time that's going to create the massive shifts in our lives. Let's talk about overcoming obstacles and persistency. Consistency does not mean perfection. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. On your journey, you will experience failures and setbacks. Failing days when you just miss the mark. But hey, here is the key. Don't let the bad turn into a bad habit. When you fall, you have to teach yourself to just get back up. When you lose focus, you have to realign your purpose. The path to success is not just a straight path. It's full of all kinds of ups and downs and twists and turns. But every time you choose to get back up and to keep on going, you are going to strengthen your resilience and get closer to your goals. Remember, it is not about doing everything perfectly, but about showing up, even when it's hard. The more you push through challenges, the more you'll realize that consistency is a muscle and it gets stronger every day you keep showing up. The more you exercise it, the stronger it will become. Here is some practical tips of staying consistent. Now that we've explored why consistency is vital, let's talk about how to stay consistent, even when life gets busy or tough. Number 1, set clear, specific goals. This is why it's easy to stay consistent when you know exactly what you're working toward. Vague goals lead to vague results. Break down your big goals into small, actionable steps. Number 2, track your progress. Keep a journal or use the habit tracker to measure your progress. Seeing how far you have come can be incredibly motivating, and it will help pull you to keep going toward your goal. Often, if we don't keep a journal to track our progress, we actually get kind of sad and bad and down on ourselves, and we don't think we've even made progress, and yet we have. For example, if you show up 7 days in a row for 5 minutes each day, you think about that. That is going to be over 30 minutes that you show up toward your goal. See, tracking it really does matter. Number 3, create a routine. Your habits become automatic when you build them into your routine, like brushing your teeth. Whether it's that morning routine, workout schedule, or weekly planning session. Having structure makes it easier to stay on track. So create a routine. 4, find an accountability partner. Share your goals with someone who will check in on you. When you're accountable to someone else, you're more likely to follow through on your commitments. This is where coaching comes in. But you know what? Now that it's online, we can get coaching online. We can just reach out and join communities. In fact, go ahead and drop in the comments, what are you working toward? And then keep showing up and give a result every single week right here on this video so others can do the same thing. And then you'll build a community where everybody's holding everybody accountable. Show up every single week. Go ahead, drop that comment below. What is the goal you're working toward? And then set yourself a little reminder to show back up in here 7 days later and keep posting. What are you working toward? Celebrate small wins. Number 5. Don't wait for the big achievements to celebrate. Every small victory is a step closer to your goal. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small it is. Let that fuel your consistency. Okay, those were 5 small tips to help you get consistent. And here is why consistency creates confidence. One of the most powerful outcomes of consistency is it builds your confidence. When you show up consistently, even when it's hard, you actually build trust in yourself. You prove to yourself that you're capable of following through on your own commitments, that you'll actually show up for what you said you will to your own self. Be you. Be to thine own self true. Show up for yourself. Do what you know you need to do and what you say to yourself you're going to do. Your future self will thank you. As your confidence grows, so does your ability to take on bigger challenges and stretch beyond your comfort zone. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about today. Consistency. You have the ability to create the life that you envision. And the confidence is built not by doing everything perfectly, but by doing things repeatedly, consistently. Every day you show up as another day. You become stronger, you become wiser, and you become more capable. And guess what? Let's talk about this, the ripple effect of consistency. See, finally we are here to talking about this important ripple effect. When you're consistent in one area of your life, guess what, guys? It starts to affect other areas as well. You'll notice that you stay committed to your health, your energy improves, your relationships, your strength, your personal strength, and your work performance excels. Consistency is one area that can set off a chain reaction that will elevate your entire life. And this is why the most successful people have daily routines and practice that they never compromise on. They understand that consistent actions lead to consistent results. So let's wrap this up. The conclusion today, the power is in your hands. The power is in my hands. So as we wrap up, I want you to ask yourself, what area in your life could you benefit from more consistency? Is it your health? Is it your career? Is it your finances? Or maybe your relationships? Whatever it is, start today. No more wasting time. Remember, success does not come from doing things perfectly. It's progress, not perfection. It comes from showing up consistently day after day. If there's one takeaway from this message, it's this. The power to change your life is in your hands. Let me repeat that. The power to change your life is in your hands. You just have to decide to be consistent no matter what. Remember, guys, the sun always rises. And guess what? If you choose consistency as your guide, you rise too. I'll see you in the next video. Share this with friends or family that you may think would like it. I'll see you guys. And if you've not already subbed, please go ahead and do so. And thumbs up again for today's artwork. I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.